Welcome to the story of the 2005 Masters. The Augusta National Golf Club is the home of the sport's only major that's played on the same course every year. There are more than a few memories on these grounds. Among the great players gathered in Augusta for this Masters, 4 are at the head of the class, all expected to contend.
If you give yourself just one opportunity to win, yeah, you've done very well. You know, you need to get lucky here and there, and hopefully it'll happen this year.
Here at Augusta, I go at it as hard as I can. I think we all enjoy being able to play against the best at their best. That's what we all want.
I don't think I'm afraid of anybody out there. I just think it's up to me how I play. If I go out there and start worrying about Tiger or Phil or Ernie, then I'm in the wrong business.
If you look at the guys that are at the top in the world rankings, and the guys who won major championships, you know they can handle the heat. You know they're not going to make a mistake. And when I'm playing well, I like my chances.
Before the test of the tournament comes the fun of the par 3 contest, where we discover the children come in all sizes. But caddy overalls don't. Amateur Luke List, a Georgian, gets an introduction to his first Masters he'll never forget. An ace at the 7th. Here's Raymond Floyd in his 41st Masters at the 9th and final hole. And you can bet he won't forget either. Jerry Pate just missed in his try for a hole-in-one. But he made birdie number 5 and won the contest. In a season of thunderstorms in golf, there's no exemption for the Masters. And on Thursday, the start of the first round is delayed by more than 5 hours. The field goes off the 1st and 10th tees in the afternoon for a round that will take 2 days to complete. Jonathan Kay hits the first drive of this Masters just before 1:30. Chris DeMarco, Tiger Woods, both starting on 10. Among the big 4, Ernie Els is having trouble. He chips in here at 17 for a birdie, but it's one of the only highlights in a round of 3 over par 75. Defending champion Phil Mickelson at 2. Chips in for a birdie and opens with 70. Vijay Singh, the #1 ranked player in the world, at the 10th hole. He'll finish his round Friday with 68. The bizarre round belongs to Tiger Woods. Here at 13, a great second sets up a long putt for eagle. What happens next is inconceivable.
I kept hitting good golf shots, just nothing happened. I putted the ball in the water, but I hit a 3 that flew about 300 yards, which I don't normally do, and hit a great 5-iron out of there and hit a bad putt.
He made bogey and went out in 37. and then covered the flagstick with this approach to number 1. His 10th hole of the day.
2 good golf shots on 1, made bogey there. 2 wasn't very good.
That might be an understatement.
Nice concentration there.
He snap-hooked his drive, missed the fairway with his 2nd, put his 3rd here in a bunker. And then, in keeping with the whole tone of this round, went ahead and made the putt to save par.
I kept telling myself, I kept hitting good golf shots, and I would just mess it up, or I get a bad break. So just keep hanging in there, keep hitting quality golf shots, and it'll turn.
He finished Friday morning with a 74. Of the 24 players who finished their rounds on day 1, only 1 broke par, Mark Hinsby. A birdie at 18 and a 69 for the clubhouse lead.
So I just heard the horn blow, which means I'm sure the play is stopped for the day, which means that you're the leader after the first day of the match.
Yeah, how's that? That's good. Yeah, that's kind of nice. You know, I played well today, so I'm ecstatic. Really am.
On Friday, the horn blows shortly before 10 to resume the Masters. 1 year ago, in a rainy first round, here's what Chris DiMarco did at the 6th hole. Which just happens to be the first hole he's playing this morning. He started with a bogey on 10 and then made 6 birdies. At the end of the first round, he leads the Big Four and everybody else.
You know, it's kind of great that they put all the pressure on those guys and let us guys just kind of go out and play golf. You know, it's just the way it is. They deservingly so need to be called the Big Four because they've won a lot of tournaments this year. But as you know, there's 89 other guys here that can play some golf or they wouldn't be here.
DiMarco was also the first-round leader back in 2001. 5 players broke 70, including Masters rookies Luke Donald and Mark Hinsby. U.S. amateur champion Ryan Moore had a 71 in his 2nd appearance here, and Tiger Woods is 7 strokes behind. The second round began with the first still in progress, and Kirk Triplett here at 13. With an eagle. While rookie David Howell made 5 birdies in the 8 holes he played, including this one at 16. And then rain and thunder came once again. Players waited and waited. But with lightning in the area, the day was officially called at 4 p.m. Golf is child's play. Hit a ball, make it go in a hole. So how is it that golf can make grown men dance and leap and fall and grimace and smile and roar and even cry?
4, please, Jack Nicklaus on the field.
Jack Nicklaus was undecided about playing in this Masters. But in March, his 17-month-old grandson, Jake, his son Steve's boy, drowned in a home accident, and Jack's plans changed.
I had no intention of playing golf, but I've been playing golf, and I'm not doing anything else. And I said, and Steve and I talked about it, and he says, go play. He says, you play. He says, you want to play anyway? I said, yeah, I'd love to play, but I said, you know, I don't want to. I don't have much of a golf game. And he said, well, you'll have a golf game. I said, okay, so I'm here.
It's his 45th Masters, and he's 65 years old. His heart is heavy, and he knows he can't win. But he doesn't really believe that, because for him, golf is about competing, and no one's ever done that better. So he makes a nice par at his first hole on Thursday, and an even nicer birdie at 2. But the wet fairways have made the course too long for Jack. He's hitting layups and fairway medals where he used to hit short irons. And yet, on Friday, as he's finishing his first round, there's a moment at 16. There were always moments at 16.
Up the hill.
But he won't make this cut. And because of the rain and the split tees, he's going to end his Masters on Saturday. And his last hole will be the 9th, not the 18th.
On the 9th hole, hit a good drive, and before he hit a second shot, he looked at me, he said, "It's been nice." I've loved it, enjoyed it, every minute of it. I mean, knowing coming up to the last hole that I was going to be probably my last hole, and it's been a great run, it's been great fun, and I can't think of any place that I've enjoyed more throughout my life. I told him I loved him, and he said thanks, and he was very teary-eyed. Someone asked if it was the pollen in the air. It wasn't the pollen in the air.
The second round had resumed at 8:30 Saturday morning. Chris DeMarco, David Howell, and Luke Donald began the day tied for the lead. Tiger Woods still 2 over par and 7 strokes behind. But starts his day with a birdie at the par 5 second. Another at 3. And is back to even par. After a huge drive at 11. He sets up his 4th birdie of the day and is 3 under for the tournament as he lines up yet another birdie putt at 17. Seven birdies in the 17 holes he's played so far today.
We got a long way to go. We got some work to do. We got to go back out this afternoon and play another 18. So I just want to get in there, have some food, and get focused and be ready.
And though Tiger's moved from a tie for 33rd to 3rd, he's only gained 1 stroke on the leader because Chris DeMarco backs up a first round 67 with the same score in round 2. A birdie at 9. And with a birdie at 16, he has a 4-stroke lead at the halfway point.
Starting in the round and finishing the round are usually the most nervous round times. You know, obviously getting your round off to a good start and then obviously finishing the round on a good note. So, having to do that 4 or 5 times in the second round, in the first and second round is hard. But again, we do it every week, so we just get something we get used to.
Thomas Bjorn is in 2nd place because of these 2 shots. Both setting up eagles on the par 5 holes. A second round 67. The cut comes at +4, and on the 75th anniversary of Bobby Jones' Grand Slam, 2 amateurs make it. Luke List is here as the U.S. amateur runner-up, and with the help of this birdie at 12, scored 69 to make the cut by 2. Ryan Moore, the U.S. amateur and Public Links champion, doesn't just make the cut, he's in contention to win. Back-to-back rounds of 71 have him tied for 6th. Chris DiMarco will tee off this afternoon with a 4-stroke lead and the knowledge that if he looks at the pairing in front of him, he will see Tiger Woods. 50 players make the cut, including Fred Couples for the 21st straight year, tying Tom Watson's mark and only 2 behind Gary Player's consecutive cut record. At 3:35 Saturday, moving day begins with players again going off the 1st and 10th tees. The leaders still have 2 hours to wait. South Africa's Trevor Immelman, who started on 10, lets everyone know there are birdies to be made out there. He makes 5 of them on the second 9. Chris DiMarco continues his great play. 11 under par. 12 under with a birdie at 7. $13 under with another at 8.
He was killed right there.
But Tiger is cutting into his lead after birdies at 2 and 3. This approach at 7.
1 more yard.
Sets up another. For birdie at 8. Now at 9. Three birdies in a row. 5 on the first 9.
Well, that was an impressive front 9, wasn't it? When you have to do it, when you're 6 shots off the lead and then go out and produce that kind of front 9, it's very impressive. Tiger is Tiger, and when he gets on those kind of runs, then we never know what's going to happen.
In one of the best days ever at the Masters, Tiger Woods made 12 birdies, 13 pars, only 1 bogey. Play is called for darkness. Chris DiMarco still leads by 4, but there are 27 holes to play tomorrow, and the Masters will resume at 8 o'clock Sunday morning.
Phil. Morning.
Tournament leaders may not be used to these hours. But the people who get them ready to play are preparing the range, the bags of practice balls, getting clubs out of overnight storage. At Augusta, Bull Williams shown here on the range, along with Pee Wee Brenson, Edward White, Melvin Jackson, back in the bag room, have 130 years of experience, making sure that everything is ready for the best players in the world. Tiger will resume his 3rd round in the 10th fairway. Chris DiMarco will be on the 10th tee. The long Masters Sunday is about to begin. That will be for his 4th birdie in a row. In the morning dew, DeMarco's ball comes to rest on a side hill lie. DeMarco's ball goes into the bushes, from where he'll have to take a drop and a 1-stroke penalty. Phil Mickelson, 10 shots down, starts his day at 12. And opens with a birdie. DeMarco hasn't made a bogey since his first hole of the tournament, which also happened to be here at number 10. Now he's in danger of losing 2 strokes. Ryan Moore, playing with Mickelson for the 3rd straight round, matches the defending champion with a birdie at 12. In 15 minutes, DeMarco has lost 3 of his 4-stroke lead. For his 5th birdie in a row. Through 2 rounds, Vijay Singh leads in greens and regulation, but is tied for 78th in putting. A birdie at 12 leaves him 6 strokes behind. In only 20 minutes on this Sunday morning, Tiger has tied the lead. Another look at his 5th straight birdie. Tiger on top of the Masters leaderboard for the first time in 3 years. DeMarco at 11. This time, the morning dew may have kept his ball from rolling into the pond that fronts the green. Mickelson at the par 5 13th. An eagle would leave him only 5 back. the co-leader at 12. DeMarco hearing every one of these roars. Saves par and remains tied for the lead. Tiger strides across the Ben Hogan Bridge toward another birdie attempt. Mickelson 2 pairings ahead. Picks up only birdie and knows how costly that miss was. Tiger for 6 birdies in a row. In 31 minutes, he's turned a 4-stroke deficit into a 1-stroke lead. And DeMarco had a front row view. Now he's trailing for the first time in this Masters. But still hitting good shots. Tiger is 1 short of the Masters record of 7 birdies in a row set by Steve Pate in 1999.
Shot there.
Okay.
Thank you.
DeMarco with a chance to get back into a tie for the lead. Woods' second shot at the par 5. And his first bad swing of the day. But he pushes it so far to the right that it comes up short of the water. Mickelson again with a chance to pull within 5 of the lead. Another 2-putt birdie, then a bogey at 18 and a round of 69.
I've hit some good shots that I just haven't capitalized on the putts. You know, I 3-putted the last hole today to finish things up and missed 2 eagles inside 12 feet, and I just cannot do that. It's I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm hitting good putts. I'm just not getting the ball to fall.
The leader at the par 5, 13th. And has that for a Masters record-tying 7 straight birdies. Once again, DeMarco had the perfect view. And Tiger has now made an incredible 16 birdies in his last 30 holes. But again, he hangs an approach shot to the right. And the slope of the 14th green carries the ball 80 feet from the hole. DeMarco for his first birdie of the day. He does save his par from there. Tiger for an improbable 8th birdie in a row. But for the second time in this tournament, he putts a ball off the green that results in bogey. DeMarco misses another green on the second 9, his 3rd in 5 holes. And that leads to a bogey, and again, he's 2 behind. But Tiger has put his approach at 15 into the hazard. He's now hitting 4 on the par 5. And makes a second straight bogey. Opportunity for DeMarco on the 500-yard hole. But like Tiger, his ball is in the hazard. He makes bogey here and another at 17. In less than 2 hours, Tiger has moved from 4 behind to 3 strokes ahead. And has this for birdie at 18. That close to a 64. 66-65 in rounds 2 and 3. Exactly what he did when he won his first Masters in 1997. He's never lost a major when leading after 3 rounds. And this afternoon, he'll try to join Nicklaus and Palmer as the only men to have won at least 4 Masters titles. Chris DeMarco was 5 over par on his morning 9.
Even though I shot 41 on that side, I really didn't hit a bad shot that I can sit back and go, man, that was a terrible swing. Uh-oh, we got to go find. I mean, I swung just like I had been the first 3 days. Just things didn't go my way.
Hit some good shots. Got a couple good breaks on 11 and 13. Capitalized on both of those, which was nice. But overall, I was just trying to make a couple birdies out there and put myself, a little closer to the lead. And Chris had a poor back 9, but we still got a long way to go.
A little bit of pressure on him because he hasn't won one in a while and everybody's expecting him. So, obviously I'm trying to get my first one. I have nothing to lose. I'm going to go out and try to go get it.
Tiger Woods. And Chris DeMarco in the final pairing. And on the first hole, Woods for birdie.
I just tried to stay in my game. I drove about 80 yards in number 1.
For birdie again at 2.
He made 2 great birdies right out of the gate. They were 2 tough putts too. They weren't easy.
DeMarco matched with a birdie of his own, his first of this Sunday, and had more chances throughout the first 9.
A little tentative maybe on 3. It looked like it was a little bit faster. If I hit it just maybe 4 inches harder, I make it. And on 4, I made it. I don't know how it didn't go in. I hit it exactly where I wanted to, the exact speed I wanted to, and it caught a really big lip.
8 I misread. A lot of those putts I saw it going a little one way and then back the other way, and it just never went the one way.
But with Tiger making a bogey at 5, the lead is down to 3 going to the 9th hole.
I hit a great shot on 9 with a 4-iron out of the rough. He hit pitch and wedge in there. I hit 4-iron.
DeMarco's 4-iron was inside Woods' pitching wedge, and both made birdie. The lead still 3 with 9 to play. At 10, Woods hooks his drive into the trees. And though it gets a bounce, it still leads to a bogey. DeMarco has this for par. Ryan Moore is the low amateur this year, and this birdie on 18 gets him under par for the tournament and guarantees an invitation to next year's Masters as one of the top 16 finishers. Another view at the start of Amen Corner. Tiger for birdie. His lead, once 4, is down to 1. The momentum changing. But at 12, DeMarco pulls his tee shot over the green and makes bogey. Now 2 back. Retief Goosen, ranked number 5 in the world, scores 67 on Sunday. That was almost 1 better. He tied for 3rd place. With Luke Donald, who eagled 13 and then 15. And had 3 rounds below 70 in his first Masters. Woods and DeMarco both made par at 13. Tiger still leading by 2.
I felt like it was a time for me to do something. It was a time for me to go out, be aggressive, and and do something.
He did something all right. He made a birdie and cut Tiger's lead back to 1. At the par 5 15th, after both players hit good drives, DeMarco decided to lay up.
A shot behind, laying up from 219 yards. I'm not sure about that.
If my ball was 2 yards back, I would have gone for the green. But I had a downhill lie with a 2-iron, and I didn't feel like that was a smart play.
He left himself an 85-yard 3rd shot.
This is enormously high. Just left of the hole. Oh, and it's a wonderful shot. And that is a little up the hill, left to right, a great chance for eagle.
Now as DeMarco gets ready to play. A roar comes up from 16. Here's why. Trevor Immelman. On his way to a tie for 5th place.
You know, it was great. I just sat back and watched it. It was a really great shot, you know, and just kind of let everybody calm down. And, you know, I just didn't want to get ahead of myself. Took my time, took another practice swing.
He's got it on a great line. It's right at the flag. Yes! Now it looks like a good decision.
Woods for eagle. DeMarco for birdie. For a brief moment, they're tied. Tiger back in front by 1. 3 holes to play. DeMarco with the honor at the 16th tee. Tiger's 8-iron over the green.
Here it comes. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow! In your life have you seen anything like that?
All of a sudden it looked pretty good, and then all of a sudden it looked like really good, and then it looked like, how can it not go in? And then how did you not go in? And then all of a sudden it went in, so it was pretty sweet. I was over there expecting him to make it. Oh, you expect the unexpected, and unfortunately, it's not unexpected when he's doing it.
Chris DeMarco said, good shot, and then tried to match Woods' amazing birdie. Tiger had a 2-stroke lead with only 2 holes to play. But drove it way right at 17 and had this shot from the trees. His third also came up short, and he made bogey from there. DeMarco left himself a tough putt to save par. One stroke down, one hole to play. And after a drive in the fairway, DeMarco has 5-iron for his approach to 18. Just short. Tiger off the fairway with 8-iron.
I'm trying to hit some kind of, high fade in there and put it on the middle right part of the green. And I hit some kind of high push slice over the right edge of the right bunker.
I mean, anytime you can make him hiccup a little bit, you're doing something right.
There's no doubt about it. I was nervous, and the whole idea is to try and put the ball in position to make a putt.
My chip on 18 had every right to go in the hole. I don't know how it didn't go in.
Tiger to win the Masters.
Hit just an atrocious putt.
$12 under par, 276. DeMarco for a playoff.
I played him as hard as I could down the stretch, burning, a bunch of holes coming in on the back nine and putting it on him.
It was a two-man duel the entire day, and it wasn't over. Coming up is the 7th sudden death playoff in Masters history, and the first one to begin at the 18th hole. 4 long days in April have come down to this.
The pressure's off once you're in a playoff. I mean, it's just you versus another guy, and that's it.
DeMarco with a 6-iron this time. And the same result. Tiger again goes with 8-iron.
The 8-iron hit in there was flushed. I mean, that golf shot was cool.
It's nice to know that your stomach's going crazy and you're going crazy and you're still performing. That shows that you can do it in any arena, especially here. If you can do it here, in this atmosphere, you can do it anywhere.
Chris's family watches him chip for birdie. Tiger again with a putt to win.
This is why you compete. This is why you practice all those hours. You know, you log in all the time to put yourself in that position and see what you got.
I went out and shot 68 around here on Sunday, which is very good round, and 12 under is usually good enough to win. I just was playing against Tiger Woods.
At the closing ceremony, Chairman Hootie Johnson honored the low amateur Ryan Moore. And then Tiger Woods received the green jacket from Phil Mickelson, his fourth. Joining a club whose only other members are Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus. But Tiger's thoughts were of a man who couldn't be here this day.
This is for Dad. Every year that I've been lucky enough to win this tournament, my dad's been there to give me a hug, and he wasn't there today. I can't wait to get home and see him, to give him a big bear hug. Thank you.